What if everything you believe about morality was never meant to make you free, but obedient? What if ideas like good and evil, guilt and virtue, sacrifice and humility were not eternal truths, but psychological tools designed to control human behavior? One man dared to say this out loud. His name was Friedrich Nietzsche. Nietzsche was not trying to inspire you. He was not trying to comfort you. He was not trying to give you hope. He was trying to tear apart the invisible structure that governs how you think, how you judge yourself, and how you judge others. Today, Nietzsche is quoted everywhere, on social media, in motivational videos, in self-help books. But the real Nietzsche is far more disturbing than the version people like to share. Because if Nietzsche is right, then most of what we call morality is not sacred. It is strategic. And once you understand that, you can never unsee it. Friedrich Nietzsche was born in 1844 in Germany, the son of a Lutheran pastor. Ironically, the man who would later declare that God was dead was raised inside the very structure he would come to destroy. By the age of 24, Nietzsche became a university professor. Brilliant, disciplined, respected. But he quickly realized something. Academia studied ideas. Nietzsche wanted to study people. More specifically, he wanted to understand why humans create values and who benefits from them. Nietzsche lived most of his life isolated, sick, and misunderstood. He suffered from chronic pain, migraines, and extreme loneliness. He never married. He had few close friends, and during his lifetime almost nobody read his books. But this isolation sharpened his insight. Nietzsche did not look at humanity from the inside of society. He observed it from the outside, and what he saw disturbed him deeply. Nietzsche believed that morality was not universal. Instead, he argued that morality was created by people, shaped by power, fear, and resentment. He described two opposing moral systems. Master morality emerged from strong individuals, people who defined good as strength, creativity, courage, confidence, and self-affirmation. Slave morality emerged from those who lacked power. Unable to defeat the strong physically, they defeated them psychologically. They redefined weakness as virtue. Obedience became goodness. Suffering became moral superiority. And strength became evil. Nietzsche believed this moral reversal shaped Western civilization, not as an act of compassion, but as an act of revenge, a way for the powerless to dominate the powerful without lifting a sword. This, Nietzsche argued, trained generations of humans to feel guilty for their instincts, to apologize for ambition, to suppress desire, to distrust greatness, and most people never even realize it is happening. When Nietzsche said God is dead, he was not celebrating. He was issuing a warning. Science, reason, and modernity had destroyed belief in God, but society kept living as if those values were still guaranteed. Nietzsche saw the future clearly. Without God, there is no absolute truth, no objective morality, no cosmic meaning. This would lead to nihilism, the belief that nothing truly matters. Nietzsche feared nihilism more than religion, because religion gave life structure. Nihilism gives nothing. And when humans face a world without meaning, they either collapse or they invent distractions. Nietzsche believed modern society would choose distraction, comfort, entertainment, safety, anything to avoid confronting the terrifying freedom of a meaningless universe. Nietzsche did not believe the solution was despair. He believed the solution was creation. The Übermensch was not a ruler, not a tyrant, not a superior race. It was a human who creates their own values, someone who does not inherit meaning but builds it, someone strong enough to affirm life, including pain, failure, and suffering. This idea was later distorted by ideologies Nietzsche despised. In truth, Nietzsche hated nationalism, mass movements, and blind obedience. His philosophy was radically individual. Then he introduced his most brutal test. What if you had to live your life again? Every moment, every mistake, every regret, over and over. Would you curse existence or embrace it? The eternal recurrence was not physics. It was a mirror. In 1889, Nietzsche suffered a mental collapse and spent the rest of his life in silence. He never saw his ideas change the world. After his death, others twisted his philosophy for power. But Nietzsche's real message survived. There is no external meaning coming to save you, no final authority to justify your choices. That responsibility is yours. Nietzsche does not tell you what to believe. He asks whether you are brave enough to live without borrowed meaning. And that question is still unanswered, because most people prefer comfort over truth. And Nietzsche knew that long before the modern world proved him right.